And viewers outside there, I'm indeed Honorable Fungaroo Kap Hassan, Deputy President of the FDC in charge of Northern Uganda, and the MP Obongi constituency 2026-2031.
You've already declared yourself.
Yeah, I'm a flag bearer now, so there's no doubt about that.
Okay.
Indeed, it's an electoral season. The Forum for Democratic Change is prepared. We have been carefully treating the path of getting flag bearers at all levels, from the lowest to the highest, lowest being LC1 flag bearer. This has been done across the country, and in our FDC methods we go through the following: vetting whether you qualify to hold the flag of the FDC or not. Then consensus building, where there are 2 or 3 people and you can talk to each other, 1, 2, 3, step down and leaving only one. Or ultimately, if there is no consensus, you go to the ballot. This has been done and we have seen it completed. Yes, with challenges here and there, we still have achieved. We have also certain cases of petitions, but largely it has been successful at the presidential level. We now have a flag bearer in the names of Honorable Nathan Nandala Mafabi. Our manifesto has also been launched, and we are ready to interact with the people of Uganda, giving them our programs as we move to the elections of 2026.
Okay.
Yes.
And speaking about the manifesto that you launched,
yes,
your presidential flag bearer Nathan Nandala Mafabi was fronting youth unemployment as something that he will seek to tackle if the party emerges, you know, winners or successful. But this is an element that has always appeared in several campaigns, and we're just wondering, how is it going to be any different if the FDC emerged victorious in 2026? How differently are you going to tackle this problem? Because despite it being used as a campaign method, the problems still persist.
The problem still persists in the hands of the NRM, which you've been seeing for now coming to 40 years. Give the chance to us, to the FDC, and you see the difference. For us as FDC, we have been watching, also giving alternative policies on how to solve the problems of Uganda that have persisted for long. On the case of the youth unemployment question, this is a matter of great concern to us, because the youth form the biggest percentage among the lots, the groups of populations, the elderly, and you consider the children, the youth in the middle, the women, and therefore the issue here is given a serious consideration, having learned from the weaknesses of the NRM, having given alternative policies, and we have identified ways of dealing with this matter. Youth are of different categories. There are youth in school and the youth out of school. All of them are important to us. And in the area of job creation, you have seen our slogan as the theme of the manifesto, fixing the economy and money in the pockets of Ugandans. This means money in our pocket. We are the Ugandans, all of us, people who are here. Because if this has a vibrant youth league, which we cannot exclude from this preparation to solve the Ugandan problem. So we shall tackle the issue of job creation, and we shall tackle the issue of entrepreneurship, people who graduate from the university and come up with the good plans of business, they write business proposals and submit to a committee. Our presidential candidate is an expert on matters of the economy, matters of taxation. He's a successful businessman, and therefore he's going to carry this acumen of business, of forming companies, forming ideas, transforming the idea, translating the idea into actionable and marketable programs to generate income for the students who have just graduated, with the capital also being given to them of 1 million shillings to start off, is what we are going to do. Many young people have started enterprises successfully in small places, opening a saloon, buying a motorcycle, putting a place to make a Rolex. All these are businesses which need small capital, which the young people should get immediately. That's what we are going to do. Yes.
Okay, now you have clearly highlighted what your plans are for the youth,
yes.
but the youth feel like this is the time where the politicians use all these nice words because, I mean, they're campaigning, but when the D-Day comes, they're all of a sudden forgotten.
Myself here, I'm a product of youth development. I entered politics quite as a youth, and I went through all this. Some of the ideas which were expressed to us in the stages of formation of leadership by those who were ahead of us were affected, and I joined Parliament for the first time in 2006 as a result of guidance, promises made by leaders who were in front of me in the FDC. So for us in the FDC, what we say, we do it. You doubt the NRM whom you have seen deceiving people for these years, but not us. When we come, we shall do what we say.
Now, well, you have talked about the NRM and you've also talked about the FDC concluding its primaries, and you did mention that there are some petitions that you are handling with, and we've also witnessed the NRM conclude its primaries with those who were losing not allowed to come as independent candidates. Do you think this is something that is fair to the democratic system in the country?
That is the way to go in the case of protecting the party. Even in the FDC, if you lose the primary elections, you are not allowed to go and contest as an independent. But if you go, it means you have gone out of the party. You can go on your way, because somebody who has decided to be an independent, you don't have control over that person as a party. NRM does not have control over such people. But what usually happens is this: after the elections, this person can choose to have a memorandum of understanding with any political party of his or her choice to work with. I have seen quite often people who have stood as independents going back to the NRM and signing a memorandum of understanding, which is not right. Actually, they would have gone to sign a memorandum of understanding with another political party. We as FDC, we have received the people from NRM who felt cheated in the primary elections, and they have joined FDC. We saw their credentials and we have given them the welcome they deserve, and also the flag to carry to get nominated under the FDC ticket. For example, in Dokolo, we have a person there, and then from Omoro and other districts. So we have these experiences of people feeling dissatisfied from other parties and wanting to come and join us. We welcome them. Okay. In our party, we have a thorough process of grievances, solving grievances, electoral grievances. Okay. Yeah, that's how we have been handling it.
Yes, I would like us also to just pick your thoughts on just this week. We did witness the Electoral Commission opening up picking of nomination forms for those interested in aspiring for presidency, and it was awash. We did see over 100 people, going to pick nomination forms. What do we call this? Do we see it as a risk of fragmenting, the opposition or the votes of the opposition? What is it, or is it just comedy that we are seeing at play?
You may see all this, but you see the problem of the numbers is that we don't have a limit provided by law that the number of slots for candidates is this much. Now that many people have expressed interest, those who are qualified by the virtue of their credentials, academic credentials, and other parameters are all welcome. But Ugandans need to be careful this time round. We must have a way of examining the candidates and their programs, their manifestos. We should be able to distinguish between a genuine change program and a fake change program, a genuine candidate and a fake candidate. You see, with due respect, we had a case in the recent past of our country elections where there was a presidential candidate in the name of Nelson Ochegere. He came contested against Museveni. At that time, people said, this one must be a front, Museveni, NRM front. But he said, no, I cannot work with Museveni, I am independent. But shortly after that, after the elections, we saw Nelson Ochegere being appointed as an ambassador. I think of recent time, he should be one of the ambassadors of Uganda in West Africa, in Nigeria, something like that. So we should have ways of sieving out the genuine from the fake from the genuine.
Okay.
Look at the issues, and for our case now as Northern Uganda, what are the issues that we want to put to the candidates, let alone the party? Now I'm speaking from the perspective of the people.
All right.
In Northern Uganda, we have a persistent problem of flooding of Elegu town. Elegu is a busy town at the border, which brings a lot of money to Ugandan government through revenues. But River Unyama, flooding all the time brings a lot of water and disturbances, killing businesses.
Thank you, Honorable.
So are these issues the ones on the manifestos of such candidates, including my own constituency of Obongi, suffering from flooding, bad roads, electricity has not yet reached Obongi up to this time?
Thank you.
What are the issues these candidates are bringing? This is what we should look at.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you very much.
And well, the decision still lies in the hands of the voters.